Hello students, in this lecture I am going to discuss about spirometer. So I have already shared the PDF where you will get to know about the respiratory system. I have already told you to go through the physiology of respiratory system in my initial classes. So you need to go through the physiology of respiratory system so as to understand the measurement of various parameters in the respiratory system. Okay. So in the PDF that I have shared, you will get to know about the lung volumes and capacities and the various parameters. These are just the definitions. They are just very easy to understand. So go through those definitions, then come to this video. So this spirometer, basically this spirometer, it is a biomedical device which is used for the measurement of the capacity of the lung and the volume of the lung, or you can say the lung volume. So its constructional feature is very simple and it consists of a container which collects gas. And to understand this, to understand the working of spirometer, let's go through the construction of the spirometer. And this spirometer comes in many types, like we have basic water sealed spirometer, we have wedge spirometer, we have ultrasonic spirometer. Here I am going to discuss about the basic water sealed spirometer, which is one of the popular types of spirometer. So in this water types basic water sealed spirometer, it consists of an upright water filled container. You can see here, you can see we have a upright water filled container. This is the water filled cylinder of capacity 6 to 8 liters, and inside this cylinder we have an inverted weighted bell. You can see this is inverted weighted bell jar which is attached, and this is counterweight. This one is the counterweight. This is the pulley, this is the inverted weighted jar, this is the counterweight, this is the cylinder which is used for holding the water. The breathing piping arrangement from the bottom of the water filled container, you can see this is the piping arrangement that is from the bottom of the water filled container, and it is projected above the water level inside the bell jar, as you can see here. Now what happens when a person breathes into the bell? You can see this this is the pipe through which the person is going to breathe. So when the person breathes through this breathing pipe into the bell, this is the bell as I have told you, into the bell, the volume of air, let me double everything. So the volume of air that is trapped inside it gets changed, and this changing air volume gets converted into the vertical motion of the bell jar, and hence the position of the hanging weight changes accordingly. And this is because another end of the string is attached to the bell jar, is attached with the weight through this pulley that I have already told you. The patient breathes air into the tube through this mouthpiece, and during each cycle of inhalation and exhalation, this jar moves up and down, and depending on this jar movement of the jar, vertical movement of the jar, this weighted this counterbalance weight also moves up and down, and there is a recorder which records the graph, and here we will get the graph of the spirometer which is called kymograph. So the vertical movement of this jar, it depends on the volume of air inhaled or exhaled by this subject into or from the air inside the jar, and the weight that is attached to the string, it also moves up and down, and it is depending on the movement of the bell jar. So as I have told you, this is the pen which is attached to the weight, which draws the graph on the paper attached to this rotating drum. So this is the chemograph that we get as a result through this spirometer. So this was all about spirometer. So it is used for measuring the lung volume and lung capacity. I am ending this class here. Thank you.